Welcome to Crypto Studio 247. My name is Ty. We are the hardest working crypto channel in all of YouTube. If you're brand new to our channel, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, and leave your comments below. Today's video is going to be all about Celsius. Celsius Network, the lender that has gone ahead and paused all withdrawals for their members. Not only have they paused all withdrawals, they've also turned off all of their in-app options. That includes swapping, that includes lending. All of their in-app options for their members have now been deactivated, and you're not allowed to do any withdrawals on Celsius. They made this announcement a few days ago, and today on this episode we are going to go through some of those details about Celsius and about Mashinsky, and from there you can make your own decisions based on the information that we go through today. As always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors, so please do your own due diligence. Now, Celsius token, here is their page, and as they outline on their page, it's home to 1.7 million people that call Celsius their home for cryptocurrency. Recently, Celsius, as the markets have began a downward spiral, they have paused withdrawals for all of their users. What this means is that if you have assets on Celsius, you are unable to remove those assets from the platform. The current cryptocurrency market cap is at $899 billion, down from its all-time high of over $3 trillion, which we saw just a few months ago in the month of November, December. The market has been tumbling down ever since. As you can see here, the current price of Bitcoin, it is $20,901.37, down 48% in the last 90 days and down 30% in the last 30 days. In addition to Bitcoin, Ethereum is down in the last 90 days 61%, and in the last 30 days 46%, at its current price of $1,096.72. But we're here to talk about Celsius, and one of the things that Celsius has is their own token. It's the CEL token, and this token has taken an absolute beating over the last few days. We can see that this token has fallen as far down as 17 cents, and then it pushed all the way up here, you can see, to $1, and now is kind of stabilized at around the 53-cent mark. That's what's happened with the Celsius token so far. So Celsius has been very hush-hush about what has happened so far. They have not communicated very much with their users, and they have not communicated very much with the general public. However, Celsius did recently break their silence, and that is something that we're going to go over on this video. Again, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps the channel out. Also, hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are released. In addition to that, please like this video and leave a comment below. Okay, now, one of the things that we want to go over on our channel today, it is what is the community saying about Celsius token. And one of the largest cryptocurrency influencers by the name of Ben Armstrong, he runs Bitboy Crypto, which is one of the largest YouTube channels for cryptocurrency that exists on YouTube. Ben Armstrong has been very upset with Celsius, and through a series of tweets yesterday, he expresses his displeasure. So yesterday he communicates, "Wait until I explain the conversation I've been having with our Celsius network rep about a collateralized loan. jaws are going to be on the ground. As it turns out, we were wrong about them. Alex Mashinsky is going to go down in history as one of the biggest scammers in crypto. What a claim. Next, you guys know the scam where people trick noobs into investing on their platform that doesn't actually exist. The person sees their account growing, but the reality is the money is never there. Then to get the money out, you have to send them more money. That's Celsius Network. That's a huge and a bold claim. I did an AMA over a few weeks ago, really regret it. Before the show, Alex told me he didn't want me to say I thought Bitcoin could go lower. He only wanted me to say positive things about Bitcoin. Made me feel uneasy. Now I know why. He had already rug pulled everyone. What an accusation. Now, how Celsius and Mashinsky are actively scamming people right now. Thread. Our account rep at Celsius Network is Ronald Lowe. He told us that we had enough money in our account to pay off a loan, but we can't use the money in our account. We have to send Celsius more money to pay it off. So, let me clarify what this means for everybody. Specifically, what Ben is saying is that he had a loan in Celsius. In his Celsius account, he had USDC or USDT, a stable coin that he could easily use to pay off the loan because it's time for his loan payment. However, his personalized rep at Celsius indicated directly to Ben that the only way for him to be able to make the loan payments is to add new money to the platform. Major red flag. Ben carries on by saying, we have to send Celsius more money to pay it off, and they will bleed their victims dry by squeezing fee after fee after fee until the victim finally realizes they have been scammed. The scammers are relentless and will do anything to get more money out of you. Celsius Network and Mashinsky are the scammers. He also indicated that this employee, Ronald, also is as well. Now, I don't like that personally. Obviously, this Ronald gentleman who works at Celsius is probably just an employee who's there, but I digress. And today I'm the victim, kicking myself for wondering how I let this get so bad and so far. Kicking myself for not seeing the obvious Ponzi right in front of my face. Lulled in by the facade of the charm of a sociopathic scammer. Huge accusations from someone who we believe is very connected in crypto. Next, I guess we all thought Celsius Network was responsible and earning returns in safe environments when in reality, they're just DeFi degens who never had any clue what they were doing. Okay, now, continuing. Thanks for retweeting, Ronald Eel. You guys think on May 4th, the institutional lending rep didn't know this company was insolvent? Remember that Celsius Network and Mashinsky are both corporately and personally liable for your losses. He then tweets later on throughout the day. Now, this has been completely on a tweet storm. Alex Mashinsky, Celsius Network, all understood they were insolvent without question. Let me guarantee you this. When regular folks on Twitter started slowly tweeting about Celsius insolvency over the last few months, the company itself already knew. Okay, now, if you go to Ben's Twitter account, you'll see where he essentially is just tweet storming, very upset. He's indicated that he's going to be filing a class action lawsuit, and Ben's up in arms, obviously. Now, it may be because for a variety of different reasons, he may have had a lot of money on the platform. We don't know, but it's clear for one thing for sure is that he is venting, he's upset, and he's looking for answers, and he hasn't been able to get any thus far. Now, this is Twitter, and obviously you can share your opinion, you can share what you think. One of the things that we noticed this morning is that Ben was sent something directly from Celsius that he shared via Twitter as well. He indicated, "Here they come trying to silence me. I will not be deleting tweets. I did not dox this employee." His bio literally said, "Worked at Celsius Network on a public account. Employee identities are not kept hidden. How about maybe, just maybe, he should have done his job?" And this is what looks to be an email from the legal team with Celsius. Feel free to read this. In fact, I may include a link to this that you can check it out yourself. But it does essentially sum up Celsius indicating to Ben that if he has any sort of issues or any kind of concerns, they should be directed to the legal department. So I've been very vocal as well about Celsius. As you can see here, my vocalness has resulted in Celsius blocking us. In addition to Celsius blocking us, Mashinsky has also blocked us. So we can no longer send out tweets or see their tweets. That's what they've done. And I guess when you call people out for some of the shenanigans, this is what you get. Now, another popular YouTuber, Lark Davis, indicated that Celsius has paid down almost $50 million in debt for its Bitcoin position on MakerDAO, lowering their liquidation price and thus increasing the health of the position. This is good for the Bitcoin that Celsius has on MakerDAO. However, obviously you can see that the company may be completely overextended, and this is a major concern. Next. Now, one of the things that was shared by another tweeter on Twitter was that the head of marketing at Celsius happens to have a past that is not in financial services. You can read here for yourself. This happens to be who that person is, and they were hired as a marketing assistant by Celsius Network, and now she is head of institutional lending. And prior to this, it appears that the past that she had was one that was in a different kind of industry. So just something that we thought was a little bit funny. Nevertheless, thought we would share it with our community. What we want to dive into next is specifically what's happened since the withdrawals have been suspended and what's been communicated by Alex Mashinsky. He finally broke his 3-day silence simply by stating, Celsius Network team is working nonstop. We're focused on your concerns and thankful to have heard from so many. To see you come together is a clear sign our community is the strongest in the world. This is a difficult moment. Your patience and support mean the world to us. Now, notably, Mashinsky gave no answer as to when he aims or expects to have Celsius operating again. Twitter users soon after pleaded with the embattled CEO for commitments to the security of customer deposits, but Mashinsky did not respond further. As you can see here, Henry, please don't let me down. I don't mind waiting for my Ether. I had 45 ETH, which I was saving for my new house. I'm crying and praying to God that I will be able to get that money out. It took 4 years of me working 100 hours every week to save. Can't sleep. So people are very concerned. You know, this is one of those platforms that if you were in crypto, you believed were solvent and you believed were being disciplined with customer assets. And this is the last thing anybody would have expected for sure. Now, carrying on, you can see here only just a few days ago, June 11th, some of the cockiness from Mashinsky, where he indicates here, Mike, do you know even one person who has a problem withdrawing from Celsius? Why spread FUD and misinformation? If you are paid for this, then let everybody know you are picking sides. Otherwise, our job is to fight, TradFi together. Now, this is what he said on June the 11th. Obviously has a much different tone today. I want to go over something that recently came out from Celsius. Celsius sent this out an hour ago, 9:28 our time, and they indicated to read their community FAQs. So we're going to go through that before we wrap up this video and I give you my closing thoughts. The Celsius team is working around the clock to respond to customer questions. In the interest of keeping the community informed, we will continue to update this FAQ as and when it becomes appropriate. Why has Celsius paused withdrawals, swap, and transfers between accounts? According to Celsius, this is to stabilize our liquidity and operations while we take steps to protect customer assets. We believe it is in the best interest of our community and clients for Celsius to pause withdrawals, swaps, and transfers between accounts. We have taken this action to put Celsius in a better position to honor over time its withdrawal obligations. Next, when can I access my assets? Our team is working diligently around the clock to meet our obligations. We will continue to update the community and our clients as and when it becomes appropriate. Our Celsius operations continuing through the pause. Our operations continue, and we will continue to share information with our community as and when it's appropriate. More information is available on our recent blog post. Will I continue to earn rewards? Yes. All coins currently in your earn account will continue to accrue rewards. How do I cover a margin call or pay off my loan? If you receive a margin call, reply to the margin call email as soon as possible to let the loans team know that you wish to resolve the margin call by posting additional collateral for the loan or by paying off the loan. Please be advised that, like the other asset in your Celsius account, any additional assets transferred to your account will not be available for withdrawals, swap, or transfers between accounts while the pause on these features remain in place. We encourage you to carefully review terms of service before transferring additional assets to your Celsius account. If my funds are in custodial account, why have they also been paused? We have paused withdrawals to give us the time to stabilize liquidity and operations. I have an open loan with Celsius. Who can I talk to about the status of my loan? For assistance, please direct your inquiry to loans@celsius.network. Will the withdrawal request I submitted prior today be honored? When? Withdrawals, swap, and transfers between the accounts are currently paused. We will continue to share information with the community as when it becomes appropriate. More information is available in your recent blog post. How do you plan to communicate with customers that have reached out to you? Our team is working around the clock to respond to user inquiries. We continue to update the community via our Twitter page, Celsius Network, customer and in-app notifications, and our website as and when it becomes appropriate. So, guys, in closing, what I want to say about Celsius is that I hope they figure this out. Luckily for us, we had a very small amount on Celsius. We will survive despite the outcome, but we do hope for the greater crypto community, for the Celsius community. We hope that Celsius is able to figure this out. We hope that people are able to get their assets back, but it is a reminder that in crypto, you never want to keep all of your eggs in one single basket. In closing, I also want to mention, if you're looking for a better option for where you can earn yield, we trust Yield app. We're going to leave a referral link to Yield app in the description of this video below, and we highly recommend them. They've taken a very disciplined approach to providing yield to their users. The communication has been fantastic. The team is excellent, and this is one of the companies that we trust. So with that being said, if you're looking for a new home to park your assets and earn some yield, we highly recommend Yield app. And guys, please leave your comments below on your thoughts on Celsius. Did you have any assets on Celsius? Will you use Celsius in the future if they're able to resolve this? And leave any comments you have below about this video. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave your comment below. We appreciate everything that you guys do, and we appreciate you listening to our video. Take care, have an awesome day, and we will talk to you tomorrow, friends.